asked them, this was in North America, so US and Canada, and we asked them a number of different questions about what's going on in their contact centers, and one of them was, what proportion of your customer interactions currently take place in each of the following channels? And we asked about today and in the next 2 years. And so you can see video is, at about 7%, which is actually pretty high when you think about it, because some number of companies don't have it at all. What's interesting is this means that for the companies that are using it, it's fairly high proportion of their interactions are going through video. Just want to speak to the rest of this data real quickly because I think it's sort of interesting. You look at the traditional channels, so live agent voice going down pretty significantly over the next couple of years. Email, certainly not growing. But obviously, some pretty good expectations for use and growth around mobile and social and self-service. So the nice thing about that is, video is really one of these new channels, and what we do expect to see is a little bit of attachment. So as companies move into some of these other new channels like mobile and social, hopefully they'll start to incorporate video as well. Question back there?
Yeah, I was just curious if that customer survey data set was mostly consumer-based, or is it consumer and B2B? Or?
It is consumer and B2B. Yeah, I don't have the breakdown, but I could get that for you.
I was just curious.
Yeah.
Did you, in your survey, did you differentiate being on camera as opposed to exchanging video information?
We did not. So this incorporates both of those. So going back to this idea of enterprise versus contact center video, and again, sort of setting the stage here for what is it that we're really talking about. For those of you who use video conferencing within your organization, you're probably doing it to enable collaboration, to make your meetings better, more efficient, more effective. Obviously, you're trying to replace travel to some degree, although that's not anymore a primary driver for a lot of companies. It's still right up there. You know who's participating, right? You may not know them personally. It may be your first call with a client or a colleague or a partner, but you know who you're going to talk to, and you understand why you're talking to them and what the context for that discussion is. And with video, more than really any other touch point, that matters. That comfort level of who it is that I'm going to start seeing